Kicking off your 10th year in the UFC, man, a decade. I know ultimately you want to be a champion and that's your goal, but 10 years in the UFC, not many people accomplish that. Do you take pride in that? Is that something that feels good?
Yeah, it feels very good, man. I'm not going to, lie about it or anything, but there's some things I haven't done. I haven't put together that special run that's got me into that title shot yet. I've been number one contender. I've been, I have, yet to fight for that belt, man, and that's what I'm here to do. Everyone knows it, and I'm not going anywhere till it happens.
Nice. Despite your lengthy career, I think this is just your 5th fight outside of the country. What do you think about it? I mean, is it something that you enjoy, or is it kind of a pain, all the travel, the different culture, all those things?
It's cool. If I'm going to fight in in a different country, it's going to be a place like Brazil where the fans are they're on a whole nother level. I mean, it's hard to compare, the Canadians, the Brazilians, the UK fans there. It's madness. It's awesome. It's very special. We've had a very warm welcome, and what better place than to fight in, the backyards of the Gracie families, of all the Silvas, of jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai, I guess.
Yeah. You're obviously fighting a Brazilian, but you're a superstar of the sport. I mean, people are familiar with you. So how's the welcome been warm? Have they been treating you okay, or they've been trash talking you, letting know you're in trouble?
Everyone has been very friendly. We'll see what happens come Saturday night, because I was in a fight for Rio. I went down to watch when Okami and Anderson Silva fought, and they don't like outsiders, so hopefully I get a couple of cheers in the crowd, but if not, it don't matter. I came here to kick ass.
We hear the cliche, and every fighter says it. Once the cage door closes, I don't hear any of that stuff. Is that true, or can you kind of get the sense that, oh my God, these people are totally against me?
I guess, like I said, we've had people on our side in just about every single fight, and come Saturday night, we'll see, man. I don't know. There might be some fans I haven't met yet that maybe I don't want to meet, but I'm pretty sure that the Brazilians, they love the sport and they want to see competitors and warriors.
One of the cool things about being around for a long time, this new Reebok deal, you're at the high tier, man. You get to cash that $20,000 check. I hate to get too far into guys' finances and that sort of thing, but is that a good check for a guy like you? I mean, we hear a lot of people complaining that $2,500 sucks, but at that high end, is that a good check?
Yeah, you know what? You put in the time and you reap the benefits, so that's a good thing. That's a part of longevity and being in the sport for a while is you get to be up at that upper echelon with some of the the champions. I'm sure they're making a little bit more than that. I hope they're making more than that, but yeah, it's special to me.
Cool. Let's talk about the fight itself. Thiago Tavares, he's coming off an absolute war. He did gas a little bit in that war, though, and ended up losing the fight. So when you look back on that, does it excite you? Because I could see you saying, this is a high-energy guy like me, it's going to be a lot of fun, but I could also see you saying, but he also broke at the end. So what do you take out of his last fight?
Yeah, him and Ortega were going blow for blow. I mean, that was a rock'em sock'em barn burner, man. It was awesome to watch, and I expect the same. It's going to be a war. It's going to be a battle. I know we've been on a collision course for a long time, just missing each other. He's been around, I think, since '07, maybe '06 even, and I think we've always been, one fight away, and it happened in his home turf, and I know the crowd's going to win in this one.
I was going to ask you, as both former lightweights, it's kind of weird that you guys haven't crossed paths because you've been in the UFC so long. Had you scouted him? I mean, is it somebody you kind of looked at and said, oh, let me see how I match up because I know we're gonna meet at some point?
Absolutely. Right when I first saw him fight Tyson Griffin, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be fighting this guy. Could be in 6 months. Could be, let alone 6 years, 8 years later, however long it's been. I'm surprised it took that long, but I knew it was just a matter of time. Just like Frankie Edgar, just like Conor McGregor. It's coming up, man.
That's funny. You mentioned it. You're still going for it. The title shot's the ultimate goal. How much longer can you keep doing this? I mean, you've got more fights than almost anybody in the UFC.
I don't put a number on. I don't put a date. I don't put a year on it because I think when people, say I think I can fight till I'm, 38, I think they tend to stop early. I'll be done fighting when I start to suck. Nice.
Change up the training a little bit, yeah, kind of moving around a little bit. Is that kind of an effort just to get some new looks to kind of get that next level?
Yeah, that's all it is, man. There's some, obviously, look at what, Ultimate Fitness has been able to do. The Alpha Maniacs, I call them out there. Those guys are just, they're headhunters. They're great grapplers. The wrestling's on point. So I love training with those guys. And now in Denver, the facility at Muscle Farm is state-of-the-art, man. It's world class. And, yeah, it's great to be part of out there, too.
Best case scenario Saturday night. Is it you go out there and you smash them and you get $50,000 for performance of the night, or is it you go out there, you put on a Clay Guida type 15-minute grinding back and forth, and you get $50,000 for fight of the night?
I want the fans to get the most out of me coming down here. That's what I'm here for, man. So an extra 50 G's, definitely wouldn't hurt. But Thiago and I know we came here to throw down, and yeah, I just want to bring more fans and grow a bigger fan base internationally too. I came here to kick ass.